Hiya guys, so I am in Harehills to do report on the Leeds PACT meeting, the Harehills PACT meeting and Gibson. With trying to help the community. As you know, I've been trying to help the Harehills community, make it a bit more safer and positive, speak out on the problems which other people won't. Um, Already walking up here, I've seen 3 drug dealers, um, 5 street drinkers, and then just now a homeless guy was kind of abused by young kids, about 3 young kids. They went over to him, said, "Oh, can you sing us a song and we'll give you a quid?" And then they kicked over his money hard as they can and what he had in the cup, and then done a runner. So I'm going to mention all this in the community meeting. Hopefully they will listen to me. Hopefully they won't keep me silent like they normally do. But we'll see what's what and we'll go from there. So guys, I have just finished the PAC meeting in Hales, and as you can possibly see in the background there, some police, so they are in force in Hales tonight. They're doing their little crackdown thing. So it started at 6 o'clock tonight. When I obviously walked up, I saw 5 street drinkers. There is actually a couple now behind me. A few, a couple of dealers on the bus stop, trying to act normal. There was kids obviously kicking a homeless guy's money about, and homeless guy getting a bit mad. And then somebody, a working girl, asked me for a quid. Obviously, I'm not going to do that. I'm not like that. Also, in the meeting, they did discuss like bin issues, all the rubbish, but no organisations turned up for that. So, not housing, not the rubbish people or anything like that. Only 8 members of the community turned up. There were 1 councillor. He only stopped for a short time because of his fasting and his prayers, which I kind of understandably. But 1 councillor, this area is getting worse, and people are saying all their issues, like I say, the bin issue, the drug dealing issue, the street drinkers issues, and nothing is getting told, you know what I mean? Nothing. They're saying things are changing. I do have a bit of information in my bag, a leaflet which I'll add to the end of this video. Yeah, the council had to leave. There was an incident in the park with a community group. A tutor, I call him, was teaching the kids something. I don't know exactly what, but then another bunch of kids came down with sticks and started hitting them and causing a lot of misery. A police car turned up to watch and just watch, didn't do anything. For safeguarding reasons, the tutor should have gone to the police or sent one of the kids to the police car and let them know what was going on, but he didn't. So when he mentioned it to the councillor said it wasn't for the PAC meeting and that he should have called the police. Yes, he should have reported to the police, but he didn't. But and a member of the group did say it should be part of this meeting as well. That issue, because it isn't just for him. Obviously, the park should be safe for everybody, So if there was any more bits and bobs, any lessons or whatever there should be more safeguarding for them. Apparently, there was in the area like a rat problem with all the rubbish and there's no one been, again, this is no organisations turned up to answer the questions about flushing the water, like the underground water or the rubbish water, toxics, etc., etc. The councillor also said, sorry about this, I'm just turning over on the page. The councillor kept on saying, like, oh, you need to email me this, you need to email me that, with the issues going on. But the problem is, nobody's getting back to these people by email. I know myself by emailing my own my own MP, my own councillor. I have emailed about things and I'm not getting anything back. I phoned them the other week and I haven't heard anything back. So the MPs, the councillors need to grow up a bit, reply to the issues. Don't just go, yeah, I'm going to do this for my community, I'm going to do that. Get the votes and then sit on the backsides. I felt, no disrespect to the councillor, you probably see this, I felt it was a tiny bit rude. I need to call it how it is. And I saw it as that, at times, can I just finish speaking? And that stuff like that. But then the moaning other people are over talking when he was over talking other people. Sorry about all the street lights. I'm just trying to read at the same time. The drug dealing is being dealt with fines. For that, personally, I've got to be impartial on this. I would say fines are not going to work because you're going to give them a fine. Obviously, they're going to make money, so they just pay that fine straight away. They need to be dealt with straight on, not given a fine, because it can get paid off easy enough and carry on with what they're doing. Street drinking, which I've been asked about a number of times to ask about, and I do always call it. Four businesses have had to have all their alcohol marked with like a pen, so then obviously when the street drinkers get pulled, they can see where the alcohol is being sold from. And at the minute it's kind of working, but if it carries on working, they're going to go to more and more shops and say, look, this is the project, what we're doing, writing on the drinks or whatever, marking the drinks to crack down on street drinking. The rubbish issue is getting worse from all the takeaway rubbish, from customers or fly tipping as well. Car break-ins, smashed windows mainly. It's gone up. Car items stolen, like items in the car, has gone up by 8. Stealing cars has gone up by 10. So I'm not going to obviously say much on an issue of just write little bits. So the housing needs to turn up to these meetings, obviously, to answer questions for members of the public to ask, or the community, I should say. There needs to be a safeguarding team, I think, in the area for the vulnerable people. There is actually a litter picking event on, I should say, on Saturday, I think it is. Starts at Compton Library at 2:00, if anybody is interested. And there has been word, I don't know if this is true or not, but somebody mentioned there is going to be a protest in the Harehills area on Sunday in the evening. I really don't know if that's true or not, It's just like say someone's mentioned it and they're quite scared. I mean, after all the writing, I do understand where they're coming from. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna just read out the leaflet after this video, and then we'll go from there, guys. That was the PAC meeting. I'll do it's just here. So it's just like a little newsletter. I'll just go in it briefly. Gibson and Harehills MPT is located in the East Leeds neighbourhood police team area. There's currently 2 sergeants, community engagement officer, 9 ward managers, and 6 PCSOs. It's not really much to talk about, to be fair, with it. Just saying, go on the website for updates and obviously just the normal stuff. You know, if it's emergency, call 999, 101 non-emergency. The 101 live chat on the website. Safe Streets is a service for anyone to anonymously tell us about public places where you have felt or feel unsafe because of the environment issues such as streetlights, abandoned buildings, vandalism, because of some behaviours of example, followed or verbally abused. So that's on www.police.uk/pu/street-safe/street-line-safe. Crime Stoppers as well. Events and meetings on the local news. And then we've just got like, I think this is for the other communities, you know, like different languages and stuff like that on the back. So, yep, that's the newsletter. But yeah, I'm trying to help this community as much as I can. Like I say, a lot of people tell me stuff. They've quit, but they're telling me stuff. So I'm like, right, look, this is what I'm getting told. I mentioned some of the other week about some sort of shoplifting, and they said to the police everything was fine, which it isn't, you know. And the thing is, like somebody said, somebody's gonna get hurt at some point, stabbed, you know, and it's not right. So yeah, one incident happened where a woman went into a shop and where there was elderly people, took a load of clothes. Oh, I bought these here, I want my money back. Which she didn't. She just found a pile of clothes somewhere, took them in to try and get some money. Obviously, they refused her. They had to call another shop to say, come and help us out because this person's causing a bit of hassle. It went down, and she basically said, I'm not leaving. If you force me, blah, 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 I've got some razor blades, I'm going to self-harm. So they said, you know what, I'm going to just call police. And the police arrested her. That's the first time. Police have been down quite mainly. The thing is, she came back the next day and the shop told her, look, you're banned. But, you know, people. I saw a shoplifter yesterday at Greg's, I think. No, I didn't. I know who the shoplifter is, and I took a picture just in case. He went into one of the other shops, and he got to the doorway, and they said, look, you're banned. Go away. So I really hope this Harehills community can get better. I really, really do. So I'm going to leave it at that, guys. Thank you for watching. And like I said, I really want to make this community work. So guys, help out if you can. Thank you very much.